Have you ever felt like you're on an emotional roller coaster with someone constantly disappearing and reappearing in your life? The feeling of being abandoned, forgotten, then suddenly showered with attention and affection is incredibly unsettling and deeply hurtful. It leaves us confused, anxious, and even questioning our own self-worth. If you're going through this, please know that you're not alone. Many people have faced and are currently facing such inconsistent relationships. In this video, we'll delve into the reasons behind this behavior. We'll explore the psychological motivations that might drive someone to act this way, as well as the negative impact it can have on the other person. But more importantly, we won't just stop at analyzing the problem. We'll seek solutions together, learn how to protect ourselves from unnecessary pain, and most importantly, rediscover inner peace and stability. Stoicism, with its profound philosophies on emotional control and acceptance of things beyond our control, will be our trusted companion on this journey. Let's embark on this journey of discovery and healing together. Have you ever wondered why they come back, regretting their decision to leave you? It seems they only realize your true worth when you've closed the door and moved on. It's a painful twist of human nature, isn't it? The wise Stoic, Epictetus, once shared a harsh truth. People often only recognize your value when you stop seeking theirs. This profound insight exposes a painful aspect of human relationships. Whether you're dealing with a lost love or a fleeting connection, the moment you shift your focus from seeking their validation to prioritizing your own growth is often when they start to notice your absence. Your newfound independence sends a clear and powerful message that you're not someone to be taken for granted. If you're hurting or trying to build new relationships, this lesson is crucial. Hold on to it tightly. And for those trying to capture the attention of someone new, consider that if they're pulling away, perhaps they were never truly there in the first place. This realization is tough but transformative, reinforcing a crucial truth. Your worth doesn't diminish just because someone fails to recognize it. Your value is inherent and not dependent on anyone else's will or perception. So, my fellow Stoics, before we delve into what they experience after leaving you, let's take a moment to internalize this. Never overlook this part, for it's the heart of today's lesson. Close your eyes and affirm to yourself, I am not easily defeated. Write it in the comments, say it out loud. Let the world know that you understand your own worth. You're not here to wait for them. You're moving forward, and now it's their turn to chase you. This is your comeback, not a setback. You're building a life where you're cherished, not disregarded. And with this newfound spirit, let's move forward together. Are you ready? Let's go. Today's lesson is a game changer. We're not just learning how to become the main character in your own story, but also how to transcend the role of a sidekick in theirs. Join me as we explore the hidden power of self-reliance and learn to change not only how they see you, but also how you see yourself. Now let's take a moment to reflect on their return. What made them turn back? As if drawn by an invisible force towards you, the one who once seemed to be their whole world, the one you had to tirelessly strive for even a sliver of attention. What shift occurred to reverse this dynamic? Perhaps your absence created a void in their life, a void they couldn't fill with anything else. Maybe they realized your value, what you brought to their life, once you were no longer there to give unconditionally. Or perhaps they simply felt lonely, lost, and you were the familiar place, the safe haven they returned to. Initially, when you implement the no-contact strategy, your ex might start showing more interest and reaching out to you more frequently. Due to their ego, they probably won't directly express their feelings or desire to get back together immediately, but they'll simply seek answers to the curiosity and questions swirling in their mind. Why are you reacting so differently from what they expected? In reality, this is a crucial first step, opening up the opportunity for you to re-attract them and make them see you in a completely different light, positive and full of admiration. When they see you've become better, more mature, and completely different from the person you were at the time of the breakup, feelings of attraction may resurface strongly within them. You'll become more confident, ready to flirt with them again, perhaps even attack, and make them fall in love with you once more. However, during this phase, you understand that you shouldn't be overly enthusiastic, especially while maintaining no contact. Often the time of a breakup is when we're most vulnerable, feeling defeated, weak, and losing faith in life. But if you're that weak, would your ex still want to be with you? Would anyone want to fall back in love with someone who's even worse than when they decided to leave? The answer is obviously no. Therefore, the most important requirement for you at this point is to become better, to make them recognize the significant change within you. The period of silence and no contact is your chance to change, to take action, and to prove to them that on the day you return, you'll be a completely new version of yourself. By using the no-contact strategy, you'll gradually regain the balance of power in the relationship. If you were once weak and dependent, now you'll be the one sparking curiosity, even the fear of losing you, in them. At this point, you're the one in control of the emotional dynamics. It's possible that your ex will actively seek you out, ask questions, demand an explanation, and wonder how you could change and move on so easily, completely unlike what they had imagined. Your silence and disappearance will force them to question, to reflect on what happened, and more importantly, on your value that they might have overlooked. In the journey of implementing the no-contact strategy to attract your ex back, one of the biggest challenges is controlling your own mind, not letting yourself get caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts about their feelings. Are they curious about your disappearance yet? Do they miss you? Are they afraid of losing you? These questions keep repeating in your head, causing you to lose focus and easily fall into a state of anxiety and insecurity. Stoicism teaches us that happiness and inner peace shouldn't depend on things beyond our control. The emotions of others are one of those things. Even if you spend all day thinking about how they're feeling, it won't change reality or speed up the process. In fact, focusing too much on their emotions can even cause you to lose self-control and make mistakes. Remember, the goal of the no-contact strategy isn't to manipulate your ex's emotions, but to give you the time and space to focus on yourself, to grow, and become the best version of yourself. When you genuinely improve, your indifference towards clinging to them will automatically create curiosity, fear, and the desire to return in them. For example, imagine you're trying to focus on learning a new skill, but you keep checking your phone to see if your ex has texted. This distraction not only prevents you from learning effectively, but also makes you feel helpless and dependent on their attention. Instead, turn off your phone and devote your full attention to learning. When you make progress and feel more confident about yourself, your ex will naturally notice that positive change and be drawn back to you. You might feel lonely at times, but solitude is a powerful state where introspection breeds understanding. As Marcus Aurelius advised, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Remember that within every obstacle lies an opportunity to improve our condition. Turn the pain of their departure into a catalyst for your resilience. If this journey seems overwhelming, draw strength from Epictetus's words. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your reaction to this departure will define the next chapter of your life. Choose to react with resilience. Choose to see this as an opportunity for self-discovery and reinvention. During this time, try to put yourself in your ex's shoes and gain a deeper understanding of what they might be going through. Post-breakup, they could be grappling with their decision, constantly questioning whether it was the right one. You once filled voids in their life: support, love, and companionship. Now, with your absence, they might start to realize that void, an absence they themselves created. This realization might spark feelings of regret and confusion within them. They might start questioning themselves. Did I make a mistake leaving them? Logically, will I ever find someone like them again? Logically, or what have I truly lost? These questions will swirl endlessly in their minds, leaving them feeling uncertain and conflicted. However, this is no longer your concern. You don't need to dwell on how they're feeling, because this is the time for you to focus entirely on yourself. Instead of living according to someone else's emotions and decisions, you're becoming the most vibrant and authentic version of yourself. You don't need to be a character in a script written by someone else. You are the director, the lead actor, and the narrator of your own life. Imagine yourself as an actor on stage, shining and confident, not because you want to attract your ex's attention, but because you're enjoying your own freedom and independence. For example, if you used to give up your personal hobbies to spend time with your ex, now you can explore and develop your own passions. You could join that dance class you've always wanted to try, or enroll in a self-improvement course you've been putting off. As you start investing in yourself, you'll find yourself becoming happier and more confident. This not only makes you feel better, but also creates a strong attraction for those around you, including your ex. While they might be struggling with their decisions and emotions, you're stepping onto the stage of life as the main character, fully in control and confident. It's this transformation that will make you more attractive, not just to your ex, but to everyone you meet and interact with. All of this, healing emotional wounds, learning to love yourself, building a new life, takes a lot of time. There's no magic that can transform you overnight. You'll face difficult days, moments of overwhelming emotions, times when you want to give up and return to what's familiar, even if it's painful. But remember, every day that passes, even a small step, is a step closer to a better version of yourself. If you have a clear path, a well-defined plan of what you want to change and achieve, then during this time you'll not only heal your emotional wounds, but also grow tremendously. You can explore new hobbies, learn new skills, expand your social circle, or simply take the time to understand yourself better. Gradually, you'll find yourself becoming more confident, stronger, and capable of facing any challenge in life. And then, whether you get back together with your ex or not, you'll never regret the period of silence you've gone through, because you didn't waste that time dwelling in sorrow, but used it to invest in yourself, to become a better version, more deserving of happiness. Never forget that you hold the reins of your own life. Don't let the past hold you back. Be brave and step forward, with a heart full of hope and a spirit that never stops striving. Because in the end, true happiness doesn't come from having someone, but from loving and valuing yourself.